The new smart home devices I'm about to show you really give a very different look into the smart home and the industry trends in general. There are some unique things coming out, so stay tuned. Hello automators, thanks for tuning in again. I'm Brian from Automate Your Life, and today I'm going to take the frustration out of automation by keeping you on the forefront of the smart home industry, and as these new products come out, making sure that you're putting the right ones into your smart home. So let's go with the first product. And actually we need to start with Amazon and Google. I mean, they had some crazy products that came out at their different events, and I think Amazon really pushed the limit of what we expected. They have the new Echo Loop that is invite only, and so is the Echo Frames. Both of those devices have their voice assistant on board, are battery powered, and are intended to basically bring their voice assistant to you in different ways. Both of these products are really different takes of not just the smart home, but bringing your smart home with you and really starting to integrate these kinds of voice assistants into the rest of your life. Amazon also gave us the Echo Studio for huge sound and then brought it all the way down to the Echo Flex, which is tiny and not really intended to be a speaker, but can go in different places like your garage because it doesn't have that cloth or that fabric on it. So really different devices to be put throughout your home as well as to be brought with you. Moving on to what Google brought us. Yes, they brought us a new Nest Mini that looks a lot like the Google Home Mini device and has a wall mount and does some extra things in terms of better speaker quality. That's not really that interesting of a device, but the Nest Wi-Fi and the Nest Wi-Fi points are very different devices because the Google Assistant has actually been integrated into a wireless access point, or essentially your mesh network, and this is giving you voice control over your mesh network. It's also backwards compatible with their Google Wi-Fi, which is a question I get all the time already on the channel. So very different things. And the other thing that I really love about that design is its design. It's intended to sit all over your home. You're not necessarily supposed to have to hide away a Nest Wi-Fi device, and especially not with the points and that Google Assistant being on board. Now I want to stop there for a second and talk about those Nest Wi-Fi devices and Amazon's Eero, because both of them came out with new devices relatively recently, but neither of them upgraded to Wi-Fi 6. And even with the Nest Wi-Fi points, they didn't really even increase the speed of what they were giving you. They did a little bit. There's some nuances to the device, but they didn't really increase the speed, and they didn't include Wi-Fi 6. I'm not so sure that these companies believe that for the price point differential, they needed to give you Wi-Fi 6. It just wasn't going to be a cost benefit there. One of the most interesting products coming out right now is by SwitchBot, and this will be out very soon on Kickstarter. You're going to be able to see it here on the channel very soon as they're sending us some of these. But the SwitchBot curtain is taking something that I think a lot of us go out and we're looking for blind systems and we're looking for curtain systems and we're adding motors and you see all the complexity or complex solutions out there. But the SwitchBot curtain is essentially intended to move your curtains along with the use of one of their hubs. So I'm very interested in this product, and I think you will be too. The Tile sticker came out, and actually 4 packs of them have an Amazon Echo Dot on Amazon as well that comes with them. If you don't know what Tile is, they're essentially trackers. We've seen some better integration coming with Google, and they're much smaller now. These Tile stickers are much smaller. We had some people over on our community boards, which you can come and join anytime. They have shown us actually utilizing them on very small Amazon voice assistant remotes actually, and they're not very loud, but they are very effective at what they're intended to be, which is to help you locate the devices. Although it seems like a long time, the Wise plug has only been out for about 15 days. Now, the initial reviews of these have been very positive, and in my home they've been very positive as well. You'll see these come into the channel here in our November episode 3 of our multi-product reviews. So the Wise plug is out. It's It's available. You can get them in a 2-pack, and very impressive. Again, the packaging, the small packaging that Wyze is able to do, and the integration with the rest of their products is very positive as well. LifeX's candle color bulbs are now available for pre-order. So they're for $45 US on the LifeX site. You can go ahead and pre-order one. Why am I talking about a light bulb as kind of a unique product? Well, it's multicolor essentially at the same time, and these can provide you a lot of different looks and a lot of different kind of look and feel situations or scenarios in your home. You're going to see a SimCam review actually come out very soon on the channel, but this camera is exceedingly different from what I've brought into the channel before. It pretty much has, and I'm not going to go in depth, everything you've been asking for from a camera. And again, I'll explain this, but this product, it's come out relatively recently, and they've been making headway. They have if this then that integration now, and they've been making a lot of headway in terms of what they're doing as a company. So this is a very interesting product, and I'm going to give you a full review here in the coming weeks. The next device I'm going to tell you about is, it's been out actually a month, but relatively low fanfare because it's expensive. The Chamberlain RJO70 is a totally different type of garage door opener, but it works within the Hue system. Now, it's a $600 garage door opener, but what I really like about this is you don't have that big garage door opener in the middle of your garage anymore. It's actually wall mounted right next to your door, and it looks very, very sleek. I would like to try one of these in my home, and I think it will be a great device, especially with the integration capabilities and the automation capabilities that you have with other Hue devices. If you haven't already seen the Hue Play HDMI Sync Box, this box is definitely different, and while it's expensive at around $230 US, it is going to be a really different experience for those of you who have other Hue lights, especially the color lights or some of the newest Hue lights where you kind of get the spotlights behind your TV, because what it's doing is it's taking in the HDMI signal from your source, so whatever TV source you have, and then you're putting it through the Hue Sync Box, and then that's adding in lighting around your TV and really bringing a whole different experience in terms of lighting to your entertainment experience. So I think this is a really interesting product. Unfortunately, it is exceedingly expensive when you work in the cost of bulbs, but I hope to show you this here on the channel very soon. As I said earlier in the year, there was going to be an absolute explosion in new products in this industry. It's pretty clear that's not going to stop. So I've been trying to keep up with reviews by reviewing multiple products at the same time. I've put both of those videos that I've done, or our last 2 episodes of those video, up on screen now. So go ahead, click on one of those, go watch, and you're going to see some very unique products there reviewed, and you'll know which ones you want to add to your smart home. Of course, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, don't hate, automate.